So welcome to this third screencast where we're going to look at how to, instead of writing our own blocks to draw each particular polygon, we're going to write a more generalized block that can draw any polygon, because we're going to pass into it as an input into the block a number which tells the block how many sides the shape is going to have that we draw. So we need to go to My Blocks. So make a block, and we'll call it draw polygon. Draw polygon. But this time we're going to add an input, which is a number. So it's not a boolean, it's not a label, it's a number, and that's going to record. We'll call that num sides. Num sides, which is short for number of sides. Okay, so let's move that to the side. So there's our block defined there. Draw polygon, num sides. So inside there now we need to write the instructions for drawing a polygon. So the first thing is we'll do a pen down. We'll assume the user's done a pen color selection to start off with. Because they can do that outside of this block. So we need a repeat, which will be under control. We want to repeat for the number of sides. And the way you get that input into this block is effectively now like a variable, and we can just pull it down. And we've got this variable that's called the number of sides. So if we're drawing a square, the number of sides will be set to 4. If we're drawing a triangle, num sides will be set to 3. So repeat num sides, and you want to do move. We're going to set a fixed length on these sides for this particular exercise. So let's set them to 100. So move num steps, and then we've got to turn. And this is the bit that's the clever bit that we talked about earlier, where we know that the external turn is 360 degrees divided by the number of sides. So if the number of sides is 4, then it's going to be 90 degrees. So we need an operator to code that up, and we need the divide operator, which is here. And if you look, it's just there, I can't see. Very bright sunlight shining on my screen. There we go. So it's turn 360 divided by, and we want the variable or the input to this block, which is num sides again. So it's 360 divided by num sides. So it's going to move and then turn, and it's going to repeat that for the number of sides. So that's our block. We can test that now and see if that works. So if I do, if I create a piece of code, draw polygon, and I give it 4 sides, let's click on set pen color, just so that we've set a random pen color. If I click on draw polygon, there's my 4-sided polygon. If I click on 6, we'll say 8, so we get an octagon. Change the pen color this time, then I get an octagon. Okay, so have a go. Your challenge is slightly different. Your challenge is that you need to do a scratch block that draws a 2-dimensional polygon, and ensure the block accepts 2 inputs for your challenge, which is the length of the sides in pixels. The move command in Scratch works in pixels, and the number of sides. So you've got to put in 2 different numbers and make it draw a polygon of variable size. So the size is something that you pass into it. Have a go.